This is The Three Things with your host, Gene Church. The topic this evening, the vice presidential debates. Tonight will be the first and only opportunity to see the two vice presidential contenders, Vice President Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris, head-to-head this election cycle. In 30 minutes, we will be viewing very different presentation styles, very different policies on display. And each of the candidates will be trying to draw attention to different issues which they believe will help their respective presidential candidates. The first debate between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden was a slugfest for which most Americans were dissatisfied. Most believe that the debate will be more issue-oriented this time. Mainstream media, entirely in the tank for the Democrats, have largely declared Harris the winner before the debates have even begun. Count on hearing about her strong performance from the moment the debates end and how she easily bettered Vice President Pence. To inject a bit of sexism into the discussion, I contend that Kamala Harris has the benefit of being female. Why? Because Mike Pence cannot come out swinging and will have to rely upon Kamala Harris to set the tone of the debate. We have enough sex distinction in the manner in which Americans view these interactions that should Pence come on too strong, he will be viewed as an aggressor, and if too weak, he will be viewed as an ineffective leader. Pence by nature, however, is level-headed, and by some standards, a little bit bland. But expect Vice President Pence to come out swinging as soon as Senator Harris takes the first shot. If Senator Harris gets her way, the debate will focus on COVID. The Democrats claim that the administration has been ineffective. Expect to further hear attacks from her as to Pence's positions on LGBTQ issues, claims of sexism against him, and claims of racism against the administration. Vice President Pence's position, when you look at it, you can expect him to defend the COVID claims as the head of the executive task force with specifics, and to address the LGBTQ and sexism claims for which he has heard and responded many times already, and expect him to effectively defend on the claims of racism. Vice President Pence will want to discuss the economy, successes in foreign policy, and couch the differences in COVID, such as masks, as an issue of economic and personal freedom versus government control. The debate this evening will be 90 minutes, broken into 9 segments. Susan Page, the Washington Bureau Chief for USA Today and a longtime member of the D.C. Press Corps, will be the moderator at tonight's debate in Salt Lake City. Page, age 69, has covered 10 presidential campaigns and 6 White House administrations in her 47-year career in Washington, according to her bio on USA Today. She's also interviewed in the past 9 presidents, including 3 after they left office. 8 years ago, Obama had a bad first debate performance and looked to his Vice President Joe Biden to bring stability to the race. This time, the same task falls to Pence, ironically. He needs to have a good debate showing and to articulate a clear Trump campaign message after the rough debate performance followed by Trump testing positive for COVID-19, which landed him in the hospital over the weekend. It's been chaotic for the Trump campaign in the White House. If anyone can take the temperature down, it is the understated Pence. Harris can be a strong debater and will certainly look for ways to bring the hammer down on Pence and make him defend unpopular Trump policies, positions, and statements. How and whether Pence can counter this could determine who wins the debate. That said, Harris has foundered in the past, particularly in her debate performances against Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard. Expect her to be ready to defend against Gabbard's attacks this time, but also expect Pence to come to the table with new ones of his own. Because of Biden's age, the spotlight may be brighter on Harris than in past vice presidential nominees. Democrats have set her up to be the heir apparent after a Biden presidency, whether Biden runs for re-election or not. And this is a chance for her to show not only that she can be an attack dog for Biden, but also before a large audience, what kind of potential president she would be. And in some ways, that is her problem. She was chosen as the most liberal senator in the U.S. last year, and the Biden-Harris team are attempting to come across as moderates. Pence will be attempting to pound home the liberal positions that Harris has taken, and we'll want to know if these will be her policies when she becomes president. Count on Harris trying to turn the tables on health. While Biden has been viewed as feeble and weak, which he is, Harris will attempt to present President Trump as the weak one now, who cannot be relied upon to be up to the challenges of the presidency. But this will be difficult for her as well, as she cannot look like she is attacking the president for having gotten the virus, something many Democrats have done, but is likely to be viewed as piling on. There has been discussion of the fact that they have moved the candidates further apart, 12 feet, and placed plexiglass between them. The plexiglass was something that Harris wanted, and for which experts have said provides little protection for the two candidates. But count upon the Democrats contending that anything they propose, up to and including hazmat suits, are supported by science, and that the Republicans are anti-science. Enjoy the debates, and I'm certain we will discuss more tomorrow. For the Three Things, I'm Gene Church.